Also here at 5:30, it has been a rallying cry at protests across the country. But what does defund the police really mean? It is a concept with a whole lot of definitions, but what does defund police really mean? That's what so many people are asking.
Yeah, and as I'm about to show you, the answer to that question really depends on who you ask.
Totally against defund the police. Dismantling a police department, what do you replace it with? Who then goes out and handle an armed and violent suspect, an active shooter?
The response from officers and lawmakers on both sides has been overwhelmingly the same. Too radical, and be careful what you ask for.
You talk about taking money from police departments. Most departments across this country, anywhere between 70 and 80% of a department's budget goes to staffing. Take funding away means to take away police.
At its most basic level, defund the police takes money away from a police department to give to another government agency, so that agency will be able to handle specific non-emergency situations such as mental health, non-violent domestic, and homeless calls, just to name a few.
If we could remove certain kinds of calls from the police tablet and say, this is what we need police officers for, and these are the most critical of situations, and use whether it's social workers or community workers to respond to help with those kinds of situations, it would lighten the load on police officers.
Ike McKinnon knows the day-to-day tasks and struggles of Detroit police. McKinnon served in the department for more than 2 decades and worked as police chief during some of the city's most turbulent times. Recently, he's been working with Minneapolis police as the city and police department navigates on what comes next in the wake of George Floyd.
A police officer should not be the stewards of everything that's going on. And I think that's what's the situation is now in most communities.
University of Michigan criminology professor Dr. Christian Davenport says he believes the issue of defund the police goes further than money and more into investment in communities through education and housing programs.
Why do the police end up addressing a bunch of topics that they're not trained to deal with? Well, that's because systematically a bunch of resources were taken away from a bunch of other agencies, organizations, and individuals, which just simply left them to basically carry that burden.
In 2019, the city of Detroit spent $294 million of the general fund on the police department. That's more than the fire, housing, law, health, and economic development departments combined. Dr. Randall Wyatt, a sociology professor at Oakland University, says that if done right, defund the police would help officers.
The best way to help police, right, deal with those problems will be to get the people who are more equipped to deal with those specific problems to deal with them, right, to invest in those things. Because police are not psychologists. Police are not social workers. Police are not educators, right? But we contract them and have them respond to calls as if they are.
This is something Detroit Police Chief James Craig is open to discussing.
Now, conceptually, what I think many are trying to articulate when they use the phrase defund, they talk about can other social service activities like rec centers and education, can funds be dedicated to that youth-based program? Certainly, we support that, but don't take it from the police.
And the idea of defunding the police has seen some success in recent years, actually. Camden, New Jersey had one of the worst crime rates in the country until its police department was defunded 7 years ago. Since then, they say crime has dropped nearly in half.